Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. The day has come for Port Charles to pause, to gather, and to remember. In the heart of this tight-knit community, the Quartermaine family and their friends prepare to honor a life that has touched so many. Tonight, we witness tears, regrets, and a final farewell. From the earliest whispers in the Quartermaine house, the mood is heavy. The legacy of Monica Quartermaine looms in every corner. Photographs line the walls, mementos lie on tables, and memories echo through the halls. Loved ones move slowly, thoughtfully, as if every step might rattle the fragile silence they carry. Brooke Lynn stands off to one side, unable to mask the tremor in her voice when she admits, "I don't know if I'll ever be ready." That simple line speaks volumes. No one in Port Charles seems ready for this day. Ned dwells over a framed photo of Monica, his mother, his anchor. In his hands, he holds a letter left behind by Monica herself. She must have known her time would come. She must have understood how deeply she would be missed. In this letter lies her final words, her wishes, the guidance she hoped to impart even when she could no longer be present. Olivia, her daughter, leans in, voice wavering, asking softly, "You got the letter?" And so the moment becomes sacred, a son and daughter poised to let her words carry on beyond her life. Meanwhile, Tracy arrives, stumbling into the foyer. The guilt she carries is heavy. She had chosen Atlantic City, gambling away her decisions, perhaps avoiding this very moment. Yet here she is now, unsteady, resentful, demanding. "What are you all standing around for?" It's an outburst. Yes, yet it's raw. She cannot hide the distortion of heartbreak behind decorum. Her grief erupts in anger, in confusion. Her entrance reminds everyone that love and estrangement often walk hand in hand. In the chapel, Jason Morgan readies himself. The weight of regret presses down on him for moments left unspoken, tasks left undone, boundaries crossed or unheeded. As guests begin to arrive, he steels himself to face not just the sorrow of the hour, but the presence of every memory he shared with Monica. Elizabeth offers him a gentle anchor, quietly standing by his side, offering strength in silence. Brooke Lynn, drifting in and out of the gathering, grapples with her own internal struggle. The act of saying goodbye feels impossible. She recalls conversations, arguments, tender gestures. She imagines the house, the garden, the kitchen, the rhythms of everyday life minus the presence she cannot replace. With tears in her eyes, she tries to hold on, yet feels she must eventually let go. Then Drew, even from the hospital, insists he must come. In a wheelchair he dresses, testing his strength, vowing, "I'm going to my mother's memorial." His voice carries both determination and defiance. He knows he may not be welcome, yet he cannot stand apart from this day. He wants his own closure. He wants her, and the world, to know he existed. As the processional moves forward, the community flows from the house to the chapel. The solemn hush is pierced only by soft footfalls, the rustle of garments, the low murmur of condolences exchanged. Faces bear sorrow, lines drawn deep by loss. Each person carries a burden, a memory, a regret, a love unspoken. Ned steps up to deliver the eulogy. His voice trembles with mourning, yet steadies as he recalls the qualities that made Monica a legend. He speaks of her kindness, her unwavering strength, the generosity she bestowed on family and strangers alike. He highlights her role as a healer, not only of bodies, but of hearts. Each anecdote becomes a small flame in her honor, lighting up the darkness around them. He lifts the letter from her hands, her final gift, and reads passages meant only for them and for us. Her words echo in the silence. They are balm and sharpen sorrow all at once. Olivia listens with tears slipping freely. She recalls moments, their conversations at home, the guidance of a mother, the arguments about loyalty, the times they laughed and the times they cried. She sees in Ned's face the weight of loss, mirrored in her own. Her world tilts. This moment is more than a memorial, it is reckoning. Tracy watches from the back, arms folded, anger softening into vulnerability. She fights to hold her composure. The quarrels she had, the resentment, the distance, they all press forward now. But standing here, in this hall of memory, she forces herself to join the sorrow rather than stand apart. She steps forward, perhaps unwillingly, but she steps in. Jason greets mourners at the entrance, his presence a bridge between family and community. Every handshake, every embrace, carries weight. He struggles to say more than a simple "I'm here," but those words carry everything. Grief, responsibility, love. Meanwhile, Drew wheels in. Some gasp, others shift uneasily. He pauses, breathing deeply. His face is drawn, his eyes heavy, but resolute. He edges toward the front, near where the ceremony unfolds. Conversations hush. He doesn't interrupt yet. He simply stands in the circle of remembrance, wanting a place among them. Some glances are sharp, some kind, but he is there. As the service continues, memories are recounted: poetry, stories, laughter, and tears. Flashbacks may flicker in the mind's eye. Monica at the hospital, Monica with her children, Monica offering advice, chastising, comforting, loving. These are the moments gathered now, threaded into the fabric of the service. Brooke Lynn rises, voice cracking, to share a few words. She admits she may never be ready, yet she thanks her mother for everything. She apologizes for what she didn't do, what she couldn't say. She promises to carry her legacy forward. The sincerity in her tone hushes the room. Drew, emboldened, edges toward the microphone. He clears his throat. For a moment, hearts pause. What will he say? Will he cause a scene? Will he apologize or clash? He begins softly, quiet, reflective, acknowledging his faults and his longing for understanding. He addresses Monica, speaking to a mother he loves, who had turned away. He speaks to those gathered, asking forgiveness, offering gratitude. His presence, though controversial, becomes a part of the farewell. At the close, the casket is carried out. Loved ones follow behind. In that final march, each step feels sacred. The sky outside is gray, perhaps rain threatening, as if the heavens themselves grieve. As the doors close, the audience is left with silence, with memory, with absence. The Quartermain home grows emptier. Chairs remain unoccupied. The echoes of laughter, disagreements, holiday dinners, celebrations, those echoes linger in corners, waiting to be rediscovered, to be remembered. In living rooms, kitchens, gardens, in every room she once walked, Monica's presence remains, in shadow and in warmth. But loss doesn't end with a funeral. It stretches forward: tomorrow, the next day, the next year. The survivors must find ways to live with absence. Brooke Lynn must readjust to life without her mother. How will she walk into rooms Monica filled? How will she face decisions Monica once made? How will she find strength when the world seems quieter? Olivia and Ned must look at each other across the divide of grief and ask, how do we move forward? What does her legacy demand of us? How do we comfort each other when each of us carries pain? Their relationship shifts cannot be the same. They will be partners now in sorrow as much as they were in family. Tracy must reconcile her own failures, confront the parts she hid behind pride. She must find a way to live with regret, with sorrow, even as she remembers the person she was with Monica, the person she wished she had been. Jason must carry the burden of loss while holding the weight of responsibility for family, for secrets, for consequences. His role as protector, as son, as brother, all will test him now in absence rather than presence. And Drew, now present in the aftermath, must wrestle with whether forgiveness is possible with others and with himself. His presence at the memorial may reopen wounds, but it also may offer a chance for reconciliation, or at least acknowledgement. Monica's letter ends with love, wisdom, and charge. Her words will guide, comfort, and sometimes haunt. In them, she remains alive. In them, she speaks to her children, her grandchildren, the community she touched. Tonight, Port Charles mourns. They mourn not just for the woman she was, but for the chapters she closed, the voices silenced, the presence gone. But tonight, too, they remember, and in remembering, they carry her forward. The lights dim. The crowd disperses in small clusters, lingering in the hush. The camera pans over the Quartermain mansion, empty hallways, the chapel doors closing. A final shot of Monica's framed portrait remains, the central image in a world now altered. In every heartbreak, there is love. In every goodbye, there is legacy. In every life, there is story. Tonight, Port Charles has said farewell to a legend. But Monica Quartermain's impact will live on in hearts, in memories, and in every life she touches. Let us leave them now in this moment of quiet grief, remembrance, hope. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.